Oh no, it's gonna be hard getting people in here because we already technically went live today. Oops. Oopsie. What's good, Gabby? How'd you guys know I was on? Because did you get a notification? Is there a stream tonight, guys? Maybe. You've been refreshing since 7:30? That's a bit crazy. I told you guys 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. I am on time because it's just me. I do things on time. Ooh, BU. That's a good username for tonight. Wait, I want to make sure my soundboard is working. Oh, there's a confetti from Amber's stream. Hi. Sid, thank you for following. Probably can make this a little bit bigger given my partner in crime is not here in the meantime. Alright. I know you guys didn't get a notification because you only get one notification per day, and Amber took the first notification. So yeah. Letting everyone come in. Oh, you got both notifications. That's crazy. Maybe it's just some people. Ooh, that's big. It's a little too big. Alright. Still letting everyone come in the room. And we'll get this conversation started 9:05. Let's see who's in here. You remember me from the DM you answered? Yes, of course. I told you I was going to look out for your name. Pause. Pause what? Where is Amber? Amber has to take some meetings. She's here.
Handle Childs, 1 gifted 5 subscriptions.
Hannah, I know who subbed during Amber's stream. Hello, Victoria. I know who subbed during Amber's stream, so I will be looking out to see.
Amber's wife Naoto just cheered 100 bits. Solo stream? We going crazy? Or
I want to go crazy. 100%. See, you guys are already... Listen, I'm not trying to make it a competition. I'm not. Oh, Middle Libya just found out she's going to be an ant. I wonder if it's going to be a little baby Libya.
Amber's wife Naoto gifted 5 subscriptions.
Laura. All right. Are we all in here? Because we have a lot to get through. I know that. I actually don't really know.
I just found out I am going to be an auntie.
Becky, already with 25 freaking subscriptions. This is literally like, it's too easy. Too easy. Okay. And Amber left some confetti for me just in case. Okay, what did Amber talk about? Because Amber had the idea that we both talk about our lives before each other, which I'm not really sure she talked about everything, did she? Her childhood, being gay, everything. What did she not talk about seems like the question. What funeral?
Skyat just cheered 100 bits. Unfiltered solo stream or keeping it tame?
No, I don't want it to be teamed. It depends how crazy you guys get is how crazy I get. and the 25 subscriptions is really hyping me up. I'm just trying to get a vibe. Okay, so I don't know what you guys are talking about after funeral. What funeral story? Oh my god, it just hit me. That's fucked up. That's bad. That's bad. Oh my god. Okay. All right. So now I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want because that's fucked up. You should hear that. What do you? Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna start. So where do you guys want me to start? Do you guys want to start? I think I want to give you like I got like a half hour. We got like a half hour of me by myself. So I was thinking we start literally from where I was born, all of that. Who's vibing? Yes, yes. All right. Is everyone holding on tight? And if you like how this is going, subscribe and follow. All right. Okay, where I was born. So,
Sophia 69 just cheered 100 bits.
you guys are going to distract me. I do check my Insta DMs. I answer a lot of you, and I go through them at night, and I love reading them. But anyway, I'd stay on track. So, I was born in New York in 1999. I was actually born in a hospital in Brooklyn. My mom is Thea. My dad is Neil. Let's go! Let's go! And I was born to do this shit. That's what I was fucking born to do. That's what I was. Let's go. Hannah, you're definitely Team Christina. Let's go. So born in Brooklyn, grew up in Staten Island. My brother is Neil. He's 2 years younger than me. Lived in Staten Island for my whole life. My parents got divorced when I was like maybe like seven or eight. My parents both met their partners who they're with now pretty soon after. So pretty much grew up with 4 parents like my whole life. When I was younger, I went to a Catholic school from preschool to 8th grade. Went to a Catholic school, wore the cute little uniform. Oh my god, this is when I kind of wish I had pictures. I should have thought of this. Yeah, I know. The Catholic school set me up to be gay, but it's fine. I was Yuri! Hi! Yuri, I miss you! Oh my god. Yuri, I hope you could actually listen because you're going to be mentioned in these stories as well. A lot of you are going to be mentioned, but way towards the end because we're only at the beginning. We're only in like if we're in middle school, we're only in like 2005. So, yes, we will prank Amber later. Thank you, Laurie. Love you so much. So, went to Catholic school from pre-K to 8th grade. Played basketball, soccer, softball, everything you could think of. Then I was signed up.
Sarah are gifted 10 subscriptions.
Sarah, you love me. You love me. I secretly think you love me the most. I'm not going to tell Amber. Because Amber actually said if Zara gifts, you better text me. And I'm not texting her. So I was going to a Catholic high school. Who's there? I'm in the middle of story time. What would you want? People are subbing and you're distracting me. What do you need to do? No.
Amber's White Nail gifted 10 subscriptions.
All right, in a little bit. Amber's White Toenail. Amber's White Toenail is gifting and you're ruining my mood. In a little bit.
No. What is the big deal?
She's not here right now. What do you want?
My jewelry.
She's interrupting my story time. I'll kill you. What do you want?
28 just cheered
You want my
100
the
bits.
And my neck.
Not right this second. I will do it after
And in my jewelry.
Okay, after the stream.
Why did you shut the door?
I'm streaming.
I can't get my jewelry?
Are you annoying? Oh my god. That's why I need to get out of this fucking house. Okay. So we signed up to go to this is like such a big turning point in my life. But well, actually, I guess before we go into the high school stage, when I was in Catholic school, I had a boyfriend, no girlfriends. I only had like one boyfriend. And I liked him. It was funny because he actually broke up with me, piece of shit. He actually broke up with me. And then was going to another Catholic school. So I was going from one Catholic school to the other. And like 2 weeks before I went to Catholic school, I got into a specialty program in my local public school. It's called the Institute. Oh, Tay's acting up. You guys are gonna get me to act up if you keep subbing like this. And I'm memorizing everyone who subbed so I could piss Amber off and tell her everyone who subbed. I'm actually writing this down. So, was going to a Catholic high school, and then I got into a specialty program. Thank you, guys. How am I supposed to fucking talk when you guys are subbing though? Oh my god, yes! Yes, guys, this is very hard, but
Who's cutting it? Who's cutting it?
Camellia? No, he broke up with me. I don't even know why he broke up with me. I don't even remember. Those were the days where like you could barely text. Let's go! Rosie's not skipping. Rosie Kip? Rosie is not skipping a beat. Guys, how am I supposed to fucking talk? Guys, how am I supposed to finish a thought? Should I just not acknowledge the sub? Should I just... It's fine. It's so worth it. It's so worth it. So I was going to a Catholic high school, but I got into a specialty program in my local public school. It was called the Tottenville Institute, and it was where if you excelled in English, couldn't even fucking say it, so I'm not sure how I got into there. But if you excelled in English and that Can you guys hear me? Are we back? Are we back? What was the last thing you guys heard? No. Oh no, nervous white woman. Is everyone good? I actually think you guys were breaking it because you were subbing so much. Camila fucking did it. And Hannah's child, and we're back. We're back like we never fucking left. We're back like we're never left.
3, 2.
We're back like we're never fucking left. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Now we're gonna start to get wild. Is everyone calm? Okay, so my dad was like, I don't want you to go to the Catholic school. I wanted you to go to the public school. I didn't want to go to the public school. He was like, I will buy you any car you want if you listen to me, trust me. So I was like, Colton, let's go. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. Let me just do it. What's the worst that happens? He said he's gonna get me a car. So I go to the public school, and I'll never forget sitting in the fucking classroom the first day. There's like graffiti all over the walls. I'm just a little Catholic school girl. What? Full 100? Fuck it. 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 You guys are gonna have to hold on to these stories and we're gonna get wild. Just let me do something really quick. Let me just do. Pho? Debbie on that next mukbang, girl. Hello? So let's go. We should be good, but I don't know what's going on. I think Amber wished this upon us. And you wanna know why? She's on a meeting and I know she can't hear, but I think she wished this upon us. She's just mad about the solo stream because we're already fucking killing it. Okay, are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? I'm scared that this Ethernet cord is not plugged in. If it happens again, we'll do it. Okay, anyway, so back to the story. It's gonna be a long time coming, but it's okay. We all have time. I don't think anyone's doing anything. So, like, my first day of public school, I'm like, fuck, what did I do? Like, this is the biggest mistake of my life. Like, I'll never forget. And not to be like that, but like, oh my god, the kids next to me, I was a little bit frightened. I was just a little bit frightened. I missed my school uniform. So, I get put into the institute, made like a few friends in the beginning, and then I obviously had to try out for the basketball team. And I make the basketball team. So I make JV, which is junior varsity. So you can make JV, you can make varsity, but I was super young, so I make junior varsity. So my first few days on the team, I'm like obviously cracking the shits with everyone. The older people, I don't give a shit. And I end up making friends with this girl. And now going back to like my whole life, I never had. Oh my Jesus Christ. Fuck. I only have 2 left. Pho, you get to pick if I pop it now or I pop it when Amber comes in about 15, 20 minutes. But I don't know if I want her to come in. Pho, answer the question right now.
We can talk it so good.
Where the fuck is Pho? Oh, okay. She's saying holds. I'm gonna put these right here. They're not gonna go far. But if you guys send another 100, I'm not gonna be able to contain myself. I think the FBI is gonna wonder why I keep ordering these to my house. It's gonna start to get freaky. Every time you guys sub, I'm like, fuck it, let me add more details into the story. And the details are a little bit wild. So going back to when I joined the basketball team, but going back to when I was younger, I never really had like I never kissed a girl, anything like that. Never really thought of it. I remember like looking at Avril Lavigne. What was that song? What was that song that she freaking had? You guys know the fucking song. It's not complicated. It's not complicated. It was Girlfriend. This song. It's like I remember looking. Oh, I don't know why the lighting's like that. I remember looking at the album cover and being like, "Oh, she's really hot," and then being like, "Can I think that, or is that weird?" Like those are the only things I kind of like recall where I was like, "Okay, maybe there were signs." I also loved to dress like tomboyish, but whatever. So now go back to what I was talking about before. I joined basketball. I'm talking to all the the older girls hanging out with them, and there's this one girl, and she's a little bit like flirty with me, but I kind of don't think anything of it. I'm kind of like just being my typical self and just going along with whatever and having a grand old time. And then, it got a little bit flirty, but I never really like let it cross a line because I was just confused. I was like, are we friends or am I gay? I'm not fucking sure, but I don't think I'm gay yet. Let's just see how this goes. Gabby, I love you. Thank you. And I saw you on Amber's stream as well. So, we're up to level 19. I totally realized that, guys. Keep it going. The record is 26. That if we beat 26, I'll just start adding in crazy fucking things. So, I'll never forget, me and this girl get really close. I'm obviously not going to say names. And she was like, I want to make a bet with you. And I was like, all right, what bet? This is the shit where I'm like, I probably should have been in therapy way early on in my life. And she says, if I outscore you in the basketball game tonight, you have to make out with me. But I was way better than her. Like, there was no way she was outscoring me. I was a starter on the team. Like, it was just not going to happen. So I was like, okay, fuck it. Like, if that's what you want to bet, like, I'll bet if I win, I get $100 because I knew I was going to win. It's so funny to say, but the fucking basketball coach, this is the shit where I'm like, there probably should have been parents involved, benches me. Does not start me in the game because she found out about the bet. Now, you could guess that the basketball coach was gay. Was much older, like I'm going to say in this time, at least in her fucking 40s. And I think at this age, how old are you when you go into high school? 13? Level 20 still going. Guys, you have to get up for 26 for my birthday. Come on. So, yeah, benches me. I lose the bet, right? Obviously, I wasn't playing the game. And everyone kind of found it funny, but you know, when you're 13, you don't really look at an adult like, what the fuck was that? Looking back, really weird. So I ended up sleeping at the girl had a after party, whatever, after the game, and I ended up sleeping over. And it was like one of those situations where we were like laying there, talking, all that. I was shitting my pants because I'm like, I don't really want to, like, I'm not sure if I want to do this. Like, I think I do, I think I don't. But I lost the bet, like a bet's a bet. So we ended up making out. And I was like, okay, something's wrong here. I really enjoyed that. Long story short, me and that girl dated on and off for about 2 years. Yeah, I'm young. I'm like, it's like 13 through 16 years old. She would like break up with me like once a week or whatever. She was older. But yeah, it was really fucking, like, kind of crazy. So we ended up dating for like 2 years, and then she breaks up with me actually to go date a guy, which is hysterical. And it's kind of funny because literally, like, she broke up with me. So like we won like a championship game, and on the bus back, she just broke up with me. I don't really like remember why. I think she had like a stupid reason. And I remember my stepdad coming home and like seeing me upset, and he was like, you're done with this girl, you're never getting back. Oh my god, wait, I skipped the whole fucking part. So I started dating this girl on and off. One day I'm in my room. No one knows I'm gay. I'm sure people were talking about it. I know people kind of had an idea, but I never admitted to it. And if anyone was really close to me and they were like, are you guys talking? I always kind of used to be like internally homophobic and be like, yeah, but it's just because like her personality, like who knows if I still like guys, that whole spiel. And then one day we were in my room making out, and I heard my mom come in the front door, but I kind of knew I thought I knew how long it was going to take my mom to come up the stairs. I did not, completely mistimed that as well. And my mom walked in on me making out with her. And I'll never forget her face. It was that door right there. And I could literally actually pick a picture in my face. And then my mom was like, what are you guys doing? And I was like, oh, we're hugging. And she goes, were you making out? And she goes, were you kissing? And I said, no, we were hugging. And she goes, okay, and shut the door. And then I went downstairs like an hour later because I was scared shit. And I said, we were just hugging, and she didn't even let me finish. And she was like, don't care. I just want grandchildren, okay? And I was like, okay. But I'll be honest, me and my mom honestly didn't get along while I dated that girl because the girl like wasn't nice to me. You know, she took advantage. She was older. It was my first girl relationship, all of that. So I actually moved out for almost a year. I moved in with my dad. Did not get along with my mom over it. And then at the end of my relationship with that girl, before it ended, I did move back in with my mom. And then she broke up with me again. And then my stepdad was like, you're done with this girl. I know you two are dating. I don't want you speaking to her anymore. She's extremely like disrespectful to you, and that's it. And now, so I'm like 16, I think at this point, 15 or 16. Then, it's so funny because all my relationships start off with bets. Now, like fast forward like a week or two, I'm in my Spanish class. And I was fucking around. Like this teacher used to put our names in a cup, and if she pulled your name out of the cup, she used to have to call on you. And I was like, fuck that, I'm not stupid. And I went up and I stole my name out of the cup. And I was just messing around. And then me and this girl were talking in the back of class, and she was like, oh, I kind of think this girl's like really good looking, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, she's all right. Like, what about it? And she's like, do you want to have this always starts off with a bet. Now that I'm saying it, it's kind of funny. She was like, do you want to make a bet who can make out with her first? I was like, well, my last bet I made with someone revolving a situation like this went spectacular, so why not do it again? That girl ended up being my ex of like 6 years, and I was just reading that comment. Christina Vick looks like BB Rexa, and I'm laughing because BB Rexa, me and her actually we weren't in the same grade, but we went to the same high school. So we ended up seeing each other for 6 years. It was a little bit fucking rocky. I mean, actually, I shouldn't even say it was rocky. I didn't do shit. I think it was just crazy because when you're 15 and it's more of like, we're starting to get older, we're able to do things now, you start making money, you have jobs, the relationship just feels a little bit more real. So I spoke to her for 6 years. Kind of crazy. I honestly, you just blame yourself for shit that happens in the end because she cheated on me like 3 times. The first time, and this is when I'm like, oh, thank God I fucking have Amber, because the first time I caught her cheating was hold on. First time I caught her cheating, I had a homework assignment. And I needed her laptop. And I was like, hey, can I borrow your laptop really quick? I fucked up. I have this assignment due. And she was like, yeah, no problem. Gives me her laptop, and we're in the room of like 25 people. And she forgot her iMessages. Rookie mistake. We're logged into her laptop. And you know when you just have a gut feeling? I just had a gut feeling because this is when Tumblr was around. And similar to how, me and Amber, way larger than me and her were. But sorry, Amber's texting me about her meeting. So my ex was just weird, like very obsessed with trying to be famous, where Amber literally could give a shit. Like, these are the differences. Not that I'm like comparing, but I'm just saying, looking back. And I opened up her laptop, and I'll never forget like clicking into the messages. Boom, right there. I remember this was another girl from Tumblr, and they never met, but they were talking, and it was like the first time ever I felt a feeling like that because I did nothing wrong. And I will admit, like, I did some crazy shit. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I was a perfect angel, but I also think that I definitely wasn't a perfect angel because of things that happened in the beginning, right? Like, Amber's never done one thing for me to be like, I shouldn't trust her. So I'm very calm, where when you get cheated on once, twice, 3 times, you start to be just as fucking psycho as the other person, because why would I trust you? So I stupidly never break up with her, kind of let it go. Continued to date her for like another year or 2. Now I go into college. We go to the same college, stupidly go to the same college. One of the biggest, okay, I don't regret it because I made great friends like Victoria and Kyra, but I go to the same college as her. Stupid. And I'm joining a sorority, and I'm getting hazed the shit out of. And she's also in the sorority with me. And just like weird stuff. Like I definitely got picked on the most, but I always felt like I always got picked on the most because I could always handle the most. Like in sports or whatever, the coaches always like made me run the furthest, made me do the most push-ups just because one, I was a smart ass, and two, whatever. And like I just like kept getting picked on, like was thrown in the woods middle of the night, like shit like that. Like my phone was taken from me. And then weird shit started to happen. Like the girl who was hazing me, I forget what we used to call it, like your pledge master, was like texting my ex at like 3, 4 in the morning to come pick her up. And it was stuff like that where I was like, bad taste in my mouth. So then I was like, you can't talk to her anymore. Like, or I'm sorry, I just said, you could talk to her, but can you just not delete the messages? That's all I said. Can you not delete the messages? And she was like, yeah, no problem. Another rookie mistake. Deletes the messages off her phone, doesn't delete the messages off her Apple Watch. Weird text messages in the Apple Watch, but nothing like 100% that I could tell something happened, but just that gut feeling again. So then I turn around, I'm like, you can't talk to her at all whatsoever. I don't want you talking to this girl anymore. Like, get what you gotta get through the day. So she was like, all right, then we're not gonna be together. So we broke up for, I want to say like 4 to 5 months, which was crazy. Like I'll never forget. It was like my first real breakup. The other girl, yeah, but I was younger. And then we break up for like 4 months. Crazy. We get back together. The night we get back together, she's like, oh, I want to get back with you. I'm like, okay, this is great. This is what I wanted. We get back, and I'll never forget. I'm like laying in the bed, and I'm like, I can't do this unless I fully know what happened. And she falls asleep, and I grab her fucking Apple Watch. Again, 4 months later, grab the Apple Watch, saw everything, like, whatever. So now, fuck my ex. I want to kill the other girl because she was supposed to be, like, my friend. She was in my sorority, and I went into her room one day, and I was like, if there's something going on with you and so-and-so, can you just tell me? And she looked me dead in the face. I'll never forget it. She looked me dead in the face and said, I would never do something to you like that. Never forget. Actually, she was sitting down and I was standing above her. And she was like, I would never do something to you like that in my entire life. I was like, okay. We hugged it out. So now 4 months later, I fucking find out she lied. So I wake my ex's ass up. I said, get the fuck out. She's like freaking out because we're in school. It's like 4 in the morning. I sat in my door with my friend Shannon till like 7 in the morning waiting for this girl to wake up. Like I could see, because we lived on the same floor. We were in the same sorority. So we lived in the same apartment building right next to each other. 7 o'clock comes, girl opens her door to go to freaking class. Boom, screaming match in the hallway. And then she was like trying to go to class. And I like, this is like another thing. I'm like, okay, this probably would have changed my life because I think we probably would have fist fought in the hallway. She was trying to get through the door to leave the building, and I put my foot against the door so she couldn't open it. And we were just in each other's face, and then her best friend happened to be coming home and opened the door and was like, what is going on? And yeah, it's a way longer story. Anyway, I almost get kicked out of my sorority because I tortured this girl's life for like a whole year. And then me and my ex stayed together for like 4 like maybe a year and a half, almost 2 years after that. So now I'm like 21 years old. We're going good. My ex graduates and is now going to get her master's somewhere, where the fuck she went. And it was like every time there was a big event or life-changing event involving her, something bad happened. And I remember being like, hey, can nothing happen this time? She was like, yeah, all good. Wrong. Same, literally to the T, like completely my fault at this point. She's like, yeah, no, nothing's gonna happen. And then same situation happens. There's this one girl consistently hanging around and me just trying to be super nice. Like, hey, like, I don't get it. Why do you have to sleep at her house? Like, you live 10 minutes away. Can't you just sleep home? Oh, this, that, stupid. And then I'll be completely honest, I start to become a cunt because I don't believe anything she says. So she's like, oh, I'm going here. I'm like, no, fuck you. You're not going there because I don't believe you anymore. And then So now this is like, we're dating for 6 years now. I think we really broke up twice. Let's call it 6 years on and off for maybe 4 months that whole time. And then one day she just texted me and she's like, can we talk? I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm at my dad's. She's like, can you come over? I'm like, yeah, I drive right there. I'm like, is everything okay? And she got in the car and she just looked me in the face and she was like, I don't want to be with, like, I don't actually remember. I honestly, this is how you kind of know I don't really give a fuck. But she just said something like, I don't want to be with you. I'm sorry, like, I just don't want to be with you anymore. Something like that. And I just knew it was because of the girl. And I was like, oh, is this because of so-and-so? And she was like, this has nothing to do with so-and-so. And I, like, begged her to stay in the car. I was like, please don't get out of the car. Please don't get out of the car. Like, let's just talk this out. And she was like, I'm sorry. And that was the last time I ever saw her. I saw her, like, one time in person, believe it or not, with Amber. Like, we were at a club or something and we saw her. Never saw her again. And, you know, I tried for, like, months to get in touch with her. Like, I think she answered a few text messages. And back then I was so good at, like, fucking getting into phones and stuff. I kind of retired from this. But I got into her TikTok. And I somehow got into her TikTok and I found messages with the girl. And she was cheating. She was cheating on me the whole time. I think. At least towards the end. Yeah. So it was, like, so stupid. And I thought it was, like, the biggest loss of my life. Like, I was never depressed. I was one of those people where I was like, what the fuck is anxiety? What the fuck is depression? I don't get it. Like, why would anyone be depressed? So I'm not going to sit here and say I wasn't depressed. I was super depressed. Like, I had to go to therapy over it. I mean, it was 6 years with someone. Like, if me and Amber fucking dated for... I mean, look at us. We're attached at the hip. I don't go a second without Amber by my side. I'll literally go pee and I'm like, can you come with me? And then for someone to just be like, oh, I'm sorry, this just can't work anymore, and then you never see them again is crazy, right? Like, usually there's a little bit on and off. There was nothing. So I went to therapy, thought my life was over, literally, like, would drive home and be like, I literally could smash this car into a tree and not give a fuck. Literally not give a fuck. Went to therapy. There was, like, one girl I talked to for, like, few fucking months in between. That's where the Texas part comes in. But she was really nice. I have nothing bad to say about any girl I actually ever talked to, but she was nice. I just kind of knew it wasn't anything. It wasn't going to go anywhere. And then, you know, you kind of, like, sit there and you're like, how am I ever going to beat this? Like, you always think you're never going to find better than the other person. And that was something my ex, like, drilled into my head, right? Like, oh, you break up with me, you're never going to find anyone better than me. I was like, okay. You know, I talked to a few people on and off. And then I'll never forget. Now, it's probably actually a year later. And this is a long year, guys. I turned 21. There's no happy birthday text. There's no, you know, I lost a bunch of friends over this because, you know, her friends are my best friends. And then a year goes by, and I'll never forget this night. Me, Kyra, and Vic go out. We have a crazy night. And it was one of the first times I ever, like, blacked out in my entire life. It was one of the first times I ever threw up. And believe it or not, I wake up in the morning and I was just, like, reminiscing on the night and how much fun I had with my friends. And I remember going to the bathroom and, like, fixing myself up, and I was like, you're fine. Like, what? Like, look at your friends. Like, look who you're surrounded by. You should not be upset over this. This is probably going to be, like, the best thing that ever happened to you, and you're going to prove everyone wrong. And I'll literally never forget looking in the mirror and kind of thinking that to myself. I was like, you're good. You're going to get through this. And that night, I woke up to a message that Amber DM'd me, and she was like, hi. And I still to this day think that was literally, like, and I'm not, like, the most religious person, but I literally think to that day it was God being like, see, that's all you needed to figure out here. You're good. And then Amber DM'd me, and it was all fucking uphill from there, right? It was like, for a year, I thought my life was over. Literally, my mom thought I was going to fully kill myself. And then I meet Amber, and it's just like, what the fuck were you doing? Like, what was wrong with you? And I'm not going to sit here and say, like, I'm not going to sit here and say I regret anyone I ever dated or talked to, because there's just so many things that come along with that stuff. Like, I made friends during that period. If I didn't date my ex, I probably wouldn't have went to that school. I wouldn't have met Vic. I wouldn't have met Kyra. I probably wouldn't have had the job. I wouldn't have had the job I got. So I'm not going to sit here and say I regret it. I regret how I handle situations. I wish that I ended it, but you can't go back and change anything now. So, but yeah, I met Amber, and that was like the fucking. There you go. Like, do you see what happens? Um, so yeah, I meet Amber. Amber DMs me, and we're talking. Like well, actually, Amber DMs me. I like stalked Amber's Instagram for like 1 second. She doesn't believe me, but I know I saw her Instagram. And I don't think she's gay at this point. And then I was sitting at my kitchen table. I think we had a FaceTime or two. And my mom was like, I have a question. And I was like, oh, this isn't fucking good. She was like, who's calling Australia that I have a $50 phone bill from Australia? And I was like, oh, God. I was like, that was probably me. And she's like, what are you doing? And I was like, I met someone from Australia. And I remember my mom just looking at me and being like, Christina, don't make me fall in love with this girl. And that's kind of like the most ironic situation ever, because not only myself, but like obviously everyone falls in love with Amber. And yeah, now I feel like you guys kind of know you guys know the next 4 years, right? So I meet Amber, and like my life completely changes, right? So it's during COVID, and there were just so many great things that happened. I had a great life before, but I think that some people overshadowed me. I think that I never really not that I didn't put myself first, but I never felt like I had a plan, because it was kind of blurred in other people's plans. And I meet Amber, and it's during COVID, and I remember just being super depressed. Like, I was down like 25 pounds. Wish I was that skinny again, but I'm down 25 pounds, and then I meet Amber, my whole life changes, right? I sit there, I'm like, this is COVID. The second this is up, I'm going to start to travel. I don't care. I'm not sitting at my desk all day, coming home, going to bed. I'm going on vacations. I'm going to meet this girl. This is going to be, I'm going to, when I die, I'm going to be able to say I had the craziest life ever. And then, yeah, Amber comes here. We start traveling all over the world, and I never looked back. And honestly, it's still to this day, like, it's just surreal, like what my life has become. We know all you guys now, and yeah, that's why so many of you guys DM me. I had, someone DM me today that they were dating someone for 8 years, long distance. They spoke every day, and then, they had to end it. They just couldn't get through the long distance, and a lot of the times I tell people it's gonna work out. You're gonna look back at this message. Oh my God, I have so many messages. When I was in therapy, she used to have to she had me like writing messages to myself. And when I first started dating Amber, I was like, look how far you've come. And I want you guys to know that, right? Like, the worst situations in my entire life, between my first ex, my second ex, have led me to the next best situation. And I know Amber, there's going to be no best situation after this, because she would just simply kill me. So there's no other story after this one, but I'm really happy about that. So yeah, before I go get Amber, do you guys have any more questions? That's kind of a really quick summary of the 0 through 21 years of my life.
I've missed your horny ass. I love you so much.
Yes, this is what I'm telling you guys, right? Like, if I could get through it, you guys could get through this. Do you have any tips on how to make it through the hard parts of a long distance relationship? I will answer that. Oh,
It's
thank you
not
guys. The
6:55
subs are like
subscriptions.
claps. The subs are like claps to me. Do you guys want me to go get Amber before I start giving out advice? Or do you want me to hold for another few questions? Oh, thank you guys. All right, can you guys hold for 1 second? I'm gonna go get the absolute love of my life, and then we can answer some questions following my story.
Proud of you.
Thank you guys. I love you. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab Amber. Hold on. Alright, you guys hear me? Yeah, no, it's, Amber's coming, she's just going to pee, but I'm telling you, and I always laugh because I never really spoke about that part of my life just because I feel like Amber, and this is nothing like to be like, Amber, why can't I talk about it? But I think me and Amber both kind of wanted to ignore the fact that yes, Ava.
I'm still on.
Yes, I'm still on. But no, I'll be completely honest. Like, you know, in the beginning, people would ask me questions or we would go on podcasts and stuff and people wanted me to talk about my relationships. And I always said no because one, I didn't think it was fair to Amber. And then, you know, I didn't want people to think I cared. But now I kind of start to realize that I could talk about it and give you guys advice and share to you guys. You know, like, this isn't always the perfect scenario. Maybe your perfect scenario isn't your first or second relationship.
Amber?
She's in the bathroom.
When are you getting off?
I don't know. I'm having a very emotional moment. You're ruining it.
No.
Get out before they start selling your feet pics.
It's weird. Say hi to my friends. Game.
Hi, guys. Look at those haircuts.
It's Neil's friend's brother.
Who?
Pat Bogan.
Bogan.
Amber.
Amber. So, yeah. Ava, we were having a moment. You guys are ruining it.
Shut up. Well,
That was beautiful. Still, no, I'll sit on this.
Amber, you missed a lot. We were talking
No.
about
I have to admit, I'm still in the same freaking clothes. I did join the last 15 minutes and
Oh.
it made me kind of want to cry.
No. I was just telling
Guys,
them.
I hate that story, guys. This is why when everyone used to like...
Hold on. Before you get into that, I was just telling them that in the beginning. Oh, the lighting was good.
Can we put it back in a second? It's like hurting my eyes a little bit.
Yeah. I was just telling how everyone in the beginning, we kind of tried to ignore the fact that I had relationships before.
Yes, but I used to always get mad when people would be like, these are ex, because she's just a piece of fucking shit and I didn't even want her to get brought up. Like,
Oh, and this is like something that I wanted to get into, but it's so funny because, you know, the question I used to get all the time when I first started dating Amber was, how can you trust her, right? Because in my past relationships, I was a fucking psychopath. Like, Amber...
as you should be.
Amber will tell you, I don't think she believes I did any of this stuff, but, like, I took a bottle, threw it at her head, I jumped on her car once. Like, I'm not going to sit here
I
and
don't
say...
blame you that. I'll do the same shit.
Yeah, but it's so funny because I think people thought I was a fucking psycho and thought I was this bitch. And then I meet Amber and I'm like, Amber's like, hey, I'm gonna go do crack with the hottest girl in the world. I'm like,
Okay.
have a great night. Like, send me a picture. I'm gonna send you money for drinks. Have a great night. And it's just to like,
No, I used to be like, can you be a little bit more crazy? Like, can you get a little bit more jealous?
It's so funny because one of the first things that Amber used to say was, you need to be more crazy. And I always used to laugh and I used to be like, little does this
I didn't
girl
mean more
know.
crazy like that. I just
One for
meant
the
like,
side.
I wanted her to be a little
It's my
bit...
stream.
Alright, then I gotta sit on that side because I fucked up. So, you know, she always listens. Oh, also, the
Everyone
YouTube-
thinks it's been a really good stream.
It was
Well,
a very
go
great
into
stream.
that.
I know, guys, to let you know that's somewhat working. Whoa, this lighting is fucked.
No, baby, look hot. No, so this is like a really good learning moment. Oh,
Are you okay?
yeah. No, I can't sit there. Can I just sit with you?
Yes, come.
Let's be really close this stream. Let's be really close. So yeah, Amber, when we first met, she would be like I felt like Amber would try to do things to try to get me jealous, and she was like, "Why don't you care?" And it was always like, "It's not that I don't care; it's that I trust you." So every time someone would ask me, or we would go on all these freaking podcasts or whatever we would do, everyone would be like, "Hold on, I'm trying to make this so it's not over your face."
Thank you.
You know, how do you trust her? And I would say it's so funny because I dated someone who lived down the block and I wouldn't trust her as far as I could throw her. Yet Amber lives 10,351 miles away. And
Spot on.
I don't think you could put a gun to my head or hers and we would cheat on each other. Like, these are just things that if you're going to cheat or you're going to do that shit, you're going to do it anyway, whether you're in the same house or you're not. And you want to know what? If you do it because you think you can get away with it, you're even a bigger piece of shit. So it's just so funny that like Amber literally changed my life, right? I was a fucking psychopath. I was super bitchy, didn't trust anyone, didn't want anyone to do anything, was obsessed with like checking the location, checking the phone, all that. And I meet Amber, and one day I'm just like, we're good. Like, I don't need to act like that.
But this is literally what I was saying to them today. They were like, would you prefer to have dated someone before Christina? And I said yes, because then I was like that with you.
Wait,
without
why do I
any
look
reason.
miniature right now? I think it's like the angle wrong.
Am I like daddy right now?
Yeah, you look like a baby.
No, but seriously, I used to say to you all the time, I wish I dated someone before so I wasn't so crazy to you. But I mean, I feel like we're definitely out of the other end now. I don't think I'm as crazy anymore.
No, they're saying they literally love this stream so much.
No, it was adorable.
Yeah,
I only watched
I'm
like the last 15 minutes.
Yeah, and now, so I meet Amber, and Amber's kind of like, it's funny because when I was dating my ex, I used to sit there and say, I wish I was dating someone who was obsessed with me. And then I meet Amber, and I felt like Amber was like the younger version of me, right? Like, I felt like I was dating myself at that age. Like, Amber came in like heart on her sleeve, like, hey, like, I'm fully obsessed with you. I'm going to show it every moment of the day, but I'm still going to be like a little bit like, you know, where are you? What are you doing?
Sometimes, every day.
Every day. But I didn't sit there and make Amber feel like she shouldn't feel like that.
No,
And
I just was feeling like that
The
because...
wedding closer, you guys are opening up so much. Thank you. We love you.
Oh, love
Aw.
you. And I remember being like, Amber, this is okay. This is exactly how I felt. But I just want you to know, like, instead of flipping out like I felt like all of our exes did, it was like, babe, I know you're worried. I'm going out. Here's the situation. I'm going to make sure I have the best communication possible so you don't feel like that. And I feel like our relationship has come so far because we both went through crazy stuff before, particularly me being older, coming into this relationship and teaching you, like, you don't need to act like
she's
that.
Gam
just because
and she's strong and
just
tough.
because you don't, like, just because you're not freaking out doesn't mean you don't trust me. Like, you don't need to freak out to try to get your point across, or to, like, you stalking me or texting me 24/7 means you care. Like, these are just things that you kind of grow out of, and I think that's why our relationship does better than a lot of others. What?
No, Mary was like, okay, Amber with the wing, but I think it's just the lighting. It's not actually a wing.
Okay, now I'm with my wing queen. And now
Christina has her wing queen. Oh, they want to know about the wedding and everything.
Oh,
Now that we're
no,
getting
that's a
deep.
whole nother stream. It's a whole nother stream.
Well, like literally a whole nother stream.
Do you guys have any other questions? You're catching us in a really vulnerable time. We've been on here for an hour. We'll probably do 5 more minutes of this topic, and then we have another little surprise for you guys.
Well, this is the first time hearing this story, so don't only stop with the questions because I'm here. I will contribute to the question if I feel like, you know.
And me and Amber had a conversation because, I'm not talking about the funeral.
Not the funeral at this moment, guys.
How did you guys get past?
Oh, no, Nick.
Oh, you got one left. I'm
think-
gonna pop it on you because
I think we both have to pop it because this was a really good stream.
Yeah. Do you want another one?
Do we pop 2 because it's a really good stream?
Yes. You sit on the chair. This is for Far and my girl.
Yeah, I'll pick you up.
Go. Why my house is gonna let you come out? Okay, one.
Good. Good.
Ready, folks? Do it. No! Woo! Yes, Fo. Good timing, Fo.
W stream ready, and it's not even halfway
Love
over.
that, Fo. Good timing. Oh!
Fo
at these
waited for
meat
that.
eaters hanging
Fo
out.
and her girl were watching that, and they were like, "We got this."
Oh, like
Time
we
to
gotta
go."
do this now.
Pat.
Baby, you're not gonna sit next to me anymore?
No, I am. Oh, I am, boy. Oh God.
Woo-hoo!
You got like 3 more
And
people. No, I'm not lying. You're a little. My arms are sore from doing that.
I'm getting a little chubby, aren't I?
Is it just me or is Amber taller than Chris? Help! She's not taller than me, you piece of shit. I got like a good half an inch on her.
Yeah, I wish I was, but I'm not. Thank you, Sassy Sushi.
Alright, you got like 7. You guys got like 3 more minutes of that topic before it's never mentioned again. Because we don't trust these hoes.
Oh, my darling. My darling. Are you okay, my love?
Oh, I'm so sad.
I know, but still.
And now I just look back on all the people who did us wrong.
Don't worry, I'm still counting my fucking days with that girl.
Me too. I'm too emotional to think of more questions. Does everyone want to just take a deep breath?
A deep breath. Colton! 95.
Colton. We up, they down. That's why you guys are going to be okay, okay? The worst things that happened and we thought in both of our lives led us here. And if none of those things happen, that's why I'm not going to sit here and say I regret it. If none of those things happen, I wouldn't be here.
Exactly.
So...
Wait, just quickly,
Go.
they're saying, how did you react to her in the club? Unfortunately, at the time, I was like, Christina, let's just be mature. I don't want her thinking, like, you still care or that I care. Looking back now, I wish
should've
I
just chucked it in
fucking
his room.
threw a glass in her fucking head. But honestly, she better never run into me again. So
Hannah Childs, Hannah Montana.
I was really good when you I was always
It's so
sad if you
funny
needed
though
to talk
because
about it.
we live like a block away from each other and we've never run into each other
Which is
here.
Insane.
It's kind of crazy, yeah. It's because we never run into each other because we just personally hang out
Jace_Zara
at
gifted
places
10
in a different
subscriptions.
tax
Yeah, we hang
bracket.
out at better places than her.
Yeah. You're not gonna run into your ex if you're up because I'm in St. Bart's.
And she is
Handle
not.
Charts 1 gifted 5 subscriptions.
Now you're gonna run into her probably. I don't even know.
I hope we do. I hope we do.
I think I would actually thank her. I would say thank you.
Oh, good answer, babe. Good answer.
I would say I actually owe you a thank you. And tell your mom I said she can go fuck herself.
Her mum was a bitch.
Hated her mom. Oh my god.
I didn't know her mum, but from the stories, I want to kick her head in the mum more. Oh, kick her head in the mum more, honestly.
No, her mom was bad. And this is something I'm really grateful for because I'll just like give you an example. I'll give you an example of what I was dealing with. First of all, my ex was like 3 years older than me, would have to be at home for dinner to blow her mom.
They like never had a
They
sleepover.
weren't allowed to sleep over in each other's rooms, yet Amber, my mom will literally like be like, are you guys gonna shower together to save water or not? Like shut up. But these are things that you just like you start to appreciate. So one time it's Christmas, and I'll just give you an example of my family. So this year Amber's at my house. All my family gets Amber gifts. My one of the waitresses that we have during our Christmas parties, she was like, "Can I bring my son?" And my mom's like, "Of course you can bring your son." And the waitress brings her son, and we all get him gifts. Like no one is coming in my house without a gift. And I'm not gonna sit here and say that the kid got a fucking diamond necklace, but the kid opened a gift. So when I was invited to my ex's house, I'll never forget, it was the time we were all starting to get jobs. We were like 20s, we started getting jobs, whatever. And her and all her cousins and friends all got customized socks. It's so stupid because
No,
who
but
gives
it's
a
the
shit
point.
about
It's
socks?
the point.
It's the point. And everyone got customized socks. And I remember I was the only one who didn't get. And her mom came over me and just looks at me and goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just not really sure what socks I would have got for your job."
For business, pens, fucking.
You
a
dumb
coffee cup.
fucking bob-headed fuck. Now I don't care.
Someone clip that and send it
I
to
was
her
just
mom.
like, I don't care about the sock. It's the point that I'm sitting here and everyone's opening and you're like, it's the point. So I went home and told my mom, and my mom was like, it was just that my mom was like done with that already. And she was like, this is literally ridiculous. And then just shit like that would happen. And then the first day I go over Amber's house. And one of the first times I go, well, it's kind of funny because this is where the fucking funeral story comes in. Of course, it weeds right into that.
Oh my god, I didn't say who died, so don't say it.
Amber's grandma passes away.
Stop, babe!
Amber's grandma passes away while I'm there, right? And it's like one of my first times there. And like, this is the saddest time in all of their lives at this point. And I wake up and Amber's mom has my laundry done, is still willing to cook me breakfast. I came in an Uber from the airport and she was so sick to her stomach that she couldn't pick me up that she tried paying for my Uber. And like, once again, I don't care about people paying for my Uber. I don't care about people doing my laundry. Amber's mom could have left me a Post-it on it that said, "Love you," and it would have meant the world to me. So it was just a difference of like the two families I was involved in. So this is going back to the situation of like these things are going to work out, right? You don't realize it in the moment. So when I met Amber's mom, oh my God, Carol just like was like the biggest relief of my entire life. Like Amber's mom, I just love her. And I know Amber loves my mom, and we both have like this odd connection with each other's moms. But like Amber will go to bed and she's like, I'm going to bed. I'm like, go to bed, I'll hang out with your mom.
No, I'm with Thea more than I'm with Christina some days. I'm like, just let me hang with your mom.
And it's just so funny because like my other, like it's just so funny. Like the amount of money people have has no correlation to what someone could give. You could be the richest person in the world. I don't care about a diamond necklace, but like Amber's mom waking up and just like making me breakfast just is like the cutest thing in the entire world.
Don't diss my kiss.
Sorry, thinking about your mom.
Shut up.
Yeah, and it's just like, yeah, and then like Amber sent me flowers when we first started talking, and it's so funny because the first time you sent me flowers, it was like me and my ex's like anniversary or something. And
Yeah, because
I know you would never do this.
You
now.
told me.
And I was like, oh yeah, it's me and my ex's anniversary, and you sent me flowers, and you were like, I'm not sure if this is gonna be a rough day for you. I hope.
No,
not.
I sent her like this
But
whole
just in
message,
case.
but now I'm like, nah, fuck that. I don't even like. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll never forget the flowers got to my house before me, and I walked into my kitchen, and my mom had them on my dining room, on like the
Oh,
table.
but I
in the
remember
kitchen.
this.
And my mom just looks at me and she was like, "You see the difference? Like, are you finally here?" And I was like, "Yeah." Like everyone around me was even seeing it. So
That's cute.
yeah,
That's cute.
that's really it. All right, guys, it's 10:03. I'm done being a fucking. I'm going back to.
I thought you were about to say we're gonna end it. I was gonna say.
Hell no.
Not.
Hell no.
No, we're not.
But
It's okay, guys. I've got her now. I've got her. She's safe with me. It's okay.
We have a little surprise for you
just
guys.
cheered 100 bits.
And
You both
because
look gorgeous together.
this is such a W stream, we might as well just make it a little bit better and say, hold on, I'm gonna place the You're gonna love this!
Yuri, we're posting a YouTube video soon and you better be the first watcher.
Miami YouTube vlog will be posted after this stream.
Yes, it will.
After this, well, you're gonna have to give us a few minutes after the stream, but
Yuri, thank you.
So just in case you guys are gonna miss us a little bit too much while we were gone, you're gonna get an extra 24 minutes of us.
But I just want
And-
to tell them one thing.
Yeah.
So we did try and upload it before and we had a tiny bit of an issue. However, I think I finally got it this time. I was working on it downstairs. I think I actually somehow got it. So guys, call me the tech fucking master, because if it works...
Do you want me to go work on this for a minute?
No,
you could
I don't want you to leave now.
And you could talk about like how you feel about everything I spoke about for like 10 minutes.
I guess so, but then they're going to start like crying again.
No, they're not gonna start crying again.
Wait, how long are you going to be though?
Give me 10 minutes. Where's my phone? Give me my phone. I don't want you going through it. I don't
Can
trust
you grab my phone?
Yes. Now,
Guys.
tell them that this is a very rare circumstance that you're gonna answer questions on this stuff.
Guys, yeah, you can ask me questions. I'm going to answer them.
I'll be right back.
Bye. Wait, can't you just sit on like the bed?
I love you. Amanda. Oh shit! Sorry, wrong name.
Not the time, bitch. Not the time.
Mute the confetti.
Okay, guys, damn, I really didn't want... Wait, Christina! What? Can you turn your light off? Christina? She left me with the fucking light on. She knows I hate that. 1 second. Guys, I saw a funny question. So they were like, how did you feel when you saw Christina's ex at the club? I am not trying to be a hater. I'm really fucking not. Like on someone's looks ever. But just purely out of the fact that she cheated on Christina multiple times. And then she left her at the end of all of it. And then Christina, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, and then Christina was depressed about her. I was like, you are depressed about that? You are depressed about that? And look, this is a difference on people's, like, what they prefer. So some people might think she's very pretty. fair call. Just me personally, I was like, whew, you're doing Christina a service, leaving her girl because walking next to each other doesn't add up. Just saying. So, I'm glad she cheated on her. How did you feel when you learned about what your wife went through? Yeah, so guys, we had like a massive shared notes together, and like obviously I found out about what had happened pretty much right at the beginning, because she said right at the beginning. There was like a photo that I saw and I was like, what the fuck, is that a K on your neck? Like that should be my initial, blah, blah, blah. Then we got into the story about everything that happened. She's like, you don't need to worry about her, blah, blah, blah. I felt horrible for her. I was like, this girl has been cheated on a million times. First of all, my first thought was, why did she go back to her? But I know I've never been in that position, so I probably would do the same thing. Second of all, I was like, this poor girl, like I'm never going to let her go through that again. I said that to her right at the very beginning. And then I remember it was like coming up to their like 1 year that they had broken up, and I knew she wasn't depressed about this girl anymore. But of course, when you go through something like that, like I remember my cousin like went through a very similar situation. She had a whole new boyfriend. But whenever she thought about getting cheated on 10 times, when she thought it was like the love of her life, of course you're still going to be upset about the situation, not like the person, if that makes sense. So yeah, I wrote like this massive paragraph and I was like, it's okay to be upset today, like whatever. Just in a way, like if she was so upset about the girl, I'd be like, okay, I'm not talking to you anymore. But just in the sense that like I understood that it had been a year since she just got broken up without a fucking nowhere, and that's it. So I was like, you know, I'll be here for you today. You can talk about whatever you want. I understand you're probably upset, whatever. And then yeah, that was kind of it. It was just that one stage, because it was like obviously a big moment in her life. 1 year since all of that had happened, and then that was it. We kind of never really spoke about it too much after that. There was just times where she needed reassurance and stuff. And yeah, I would give it to her, obviously. How do you both react to anger differently or the same? Me, I go completely silent. Christina doesn't go completely silent. I will like cry when I'm angry. She will not. So she will talk and I will just sit there in silence, like crying. So it's like, yeah. Are you wearing a cross? Yes, I am. I'm a Catholic girl. Oh yeah, guys, I'm just glad. I mean, she thought she was never going to be happy again. So I'm glad that even like right before she met me, she was realizing she is fucking very fine without this girl. But I'm happy that I could be that other step to get her out of that. Because I feel like it's easier to meet someone and like then be over it rather than just try and get over it on your own. That sounds really bad. I'm not saying Christina used me to get over her ex. I'm just saying like when you feel how you felt again for someone else, it's like, okay, I can feel this again kind of thing. But yeah. You came into her life at the right time. So me and Christina always say this at the beginning.
Just cheered 100 bits. Hallelujah, amen.
Yes. I used to always say, like, I wish I met you sooner, blah, blah, and she was like, no. Like, we really met at, like, the perfect timing. Like, I'm so happy that we met when we did. And now looking back, like, so am I. I feel like it really was, like, the perfect timing ever, literally. Guys, I think I need glasses because, like, I really can't, Guys, and to make it worse, oh my God, I could literally cry thinking about this. Like, Christina was so cute when she was younger. So at the age when she was dating this other girl, and, like, I was looking at photos from, like, Twitter when, like, Christina was younger or whatever. Like, she was so cute. And she did that to Christina when she looked like that. I was just like, you fucking monster. You monster. The vlog is uploaded? Shut up! Shut up! Get in here! Go, bitch! Let's go, bitches! I got it!
YouTube, count your fucking days.
No, I got it.
You did get it, my girl.
Yay!
I
need to put it on Instagram.
who want to watch the first 5 minutes together, but only 5 because Amber technically said I can't do this, but Guys, don't leave. Don't leave.
Don't leave.
Don't leave. Can you guys not leave yet? Everyone stay. I'm doing a roll call.
Can you tag our YouTube?
Roll call. Who's here? Where the fuck is Nika? Get Nika on the phone. And where are my mods? Where's Nervous? Where the hell's Ava Capone? Where's Paulina? Where's Fo? No one go anywhere yet. We're gonna watch the first 5 minutes together, and you're gonna enjoy it, okay? But let me see. How long does it say it is? We're all learning together. Does it say it's 20?
Wait, is it seriously up? I'm gonna like shit my pants. Is it really up?
How long does it say it is? Can someone tell me how long it says it is?
I'm not even subscribed to my own fucking channel.
Becky,
up!
Yay! Okay,
Woo!
Everyone stay. Amber, can you put it in the chat? I just want to know if does the Miami vlog thing look blurry?
Can someone pin this comment? Oh, I got it.
Wait, I want to see. Can you go on your phone? I want to
Oh,
see.
someone said the picture is blurry. Babe, we cannot delete it.
No, I'm not deleting it.
Trauma.
But the video is a little bit blurry.
Wait, the video? No, they said not the video.
Not the video. Just the thing. The thumbnail looks a little bit blurry, but we're gonna try to fix that right now. So everyone, just calm down. Guys, can everyone just go do me a favor and go share our YouTube? Wait, Amber. Oh yeah, there we go. YouTube. But don't watch it yet. Can you guys watch it after this stream?
Okay, I'm not gonna add it in my dump. I'm gonna add it on my story. Or should I add it in both?
No, edit in yours.
Okay, but how do I do it? Okay, let me just do this again. Guys, you're gonna love this photo of me and Christina.
I just don't understand why. Wait, can you? I need to see what it looks like on. Guys, how can I get that picture to not be blurry?
It has to be just that.
Let me see. Yeah, that's fine.
Can you send me the YouTube link? Actually, I can get it. It's fine. I think they're watching it and watching us.
Guys, you can't watch us both. $104. Can you guys go comment on it while we're on here though? The only thing is that, it? Alright, I mean, I don't know. Amber doesn't want us to watch it together, but I kind of want to.
Nah, we can watch. Okay, fine. No, but then they're not gonna watch it on YouTube.
Alright, are you guys gonna watch it on YouTube?
Wait, I'm posting my photo now.
You have to do YouTube. Do YouTube and point to that.
This?
Yeah. Alright, will we watch it together? You guys talk too fucking. Alright.
Also, everyone like my Instagram post. Thank you, Illy. Comment on it. Subscribe.
Okay. We're gonna watch it together the first 5 minutes, but then you guys promise you'll support us and go watch it after because we have a few criteria things to check.
This is like the best day of my life.
Okay, we just want to say that this was very fun to make. It wasn't the easiest thing ever, but, oh, actually, let's just do this. Hold on, everyone.
Yeah.
Hold on. Is everyone ready? Does everyone have popcorn? I'm really excited to watch this right now. Hold on. First 5 minutes of the premiere. Wait, sorry.
Should you do the iCarly countdown?
Yeah.
What the And then just go down on the chat.
Yeah,
So
go
come on.
Okay. Should we do a little?
4, 3, 2.
All right. Yeah, I'm so excited. You guys better watch this after, you pieces of shit. Okay, ready?
You gotta have the volume up, babe.
I am. Okay. I'm really scared. I hope they like it. I'm nervous.
Wait, turn it up on here, babe. Turn it up on here. Yeah. Yeah. Can you do my makeup?
No.
Oops.
This is never a good sign.
Still sub if you like it.
Who said I need a man? Oh! I've got my lesbian doing lesbian duties.
My hair looks great.
You look sexy.
I just want to let all of you guys know that Christina cares more about her Ramoa than she does me. I'm like facing this way trying to get stuff into the car. She's like, watch out!
No, might just been this part.
I scream at the top of my lungs. I think I woke up the whole
It's holding
neighborhood.
one.
She's like, my Ramoa is wheeling away! And I was like, I don't care about your Ramoa. I thought it was a raccoon. And she didn't even care. She chased after it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Woo! What's the stop?
My dad.
There's my phone.
Pull up right next to him. We'll take your bag straight.
Look at my dad. He's so big.
Woo! We're stealing that.
I love you too.
Guys, we're gonna play a game called Count How Many Times Amber's Asleep in this vlog.
Not good, guys. Not fucking good.
Never again.
Amber.
Me. Someone told me not to bring my passport, and now I'm a fucking criminal.
You
and
forgot
I can't
the
get through the fucking TSA.
You've
I literally went up there with like the biggest smile on my face, give him my Australian driver's license, and he's like, absolutely not. Just hands it back to me. Literally not a care in the world. He said, we're gonna miss our flight. I can't get my passport here. It's an hour away. He literally said, get out of the line. As Christina would
Clear
say,
skin
she's going
God.
to fucking regret that, the little shit.
This is not okay. I'm gonna
I don't
cry.
know what's going on.
I'm gonna bug out.
But it was a mutual mistake.
No, I know
Amber
it wasn't.
forgot
It
her
was
One
a
Amber
fully
sleeping
Christina
count.
They didn't
mistake.
let her on the flight.
I just want to make this clear. I said, Christina, I need my passport. Yeah, she goes, it's a domestic flight.
I honestly,
I said,
guys, you know
okay.
I'm on my toes 24/7. I was not on my toes at all. Anyway.
I made sure to say mutual mistake.
And it was.
It was a costly mistake. We literally, I go, Amber, let's just go to the next terminal
I'm never
and
running
just see
through
who
an
has something
airport again.
available. JetBlue came in handy, shout out JetBlue, and got us on the next flight. But they got their lick back because they charged me for it.
I'm gonna bug out.
Anyway,
Fuck you, JetBlue.
We're here.
The guy in the back, I know.
I need a call.
Fuck you, Frontier.
Yeah, let's just watch the whole
To
thing.
be alone. Is it
I
McDonald's?
think it's
I need to watch it again.
Risking it all for a burger.
My first time being back in America. I'm risking for this life instead.
There's a flight we need to board, and we are
There's a good second
again.
one who needs.
We made it. We stopped for the burger, obviously.
Barely.
that burger was so good.
So
So worth it.
I'm getting so excited.
Go for
Do
it.
you guys
Go.
tap the plane before you get on?
Good job.
That's all you get.
The crumb.
No, it's sauce.
Every YouTuber editing how they look and stuff, Amber would slop on her face, me putting it up there.
You know my
Don't you guys like my window view?
You know my name, not my story.
Hi guys, you guys made it.
Count to.
Count 2 of Amber sleeping.
There's Amber. Can't hold her pee for nothing. This is the most I've ever seen her run in her entire life. Is she running in slow motion? It's kind of hot.
Through every single horror airline flight story I've got, this might be the worst one. But we made it!
Jesus
Woo!
Christ. 3 airports.
I'm in Miami,
multiple
bitch!
no's. They don't know who we are. That's the issue.
It's not a phase.
It's not a phase. Guys, I haven't been here so long.
There you go. So easy. to be dramatic, but this is like the best day of my life. Get in.
No.
No.
No fucking way. No. Wait, hey, awkward. Wrong room.
And she says that I'm not good at info. Oh, okay. Okay, so now I'm the
Guys,
lesbian.
watch me.
Okay.
Her hair's like blowing.
Guys, watch me walk this out.
Thank you.
Watch me walk this out.
What do you have to say for yourself
Oh,
for getting
strong
your room
game,
wrong?
game.
And for getting my
Oh,
passport.
he'll like this part. He'll
You
like this
redeemed
part.
yourself.
Listen.
I got Christina, let me in!
Is the girl I ordered come on?
I'm not blonde though. Oh yes, yes.
I miss it already. Holy shit.
Look at that fat ass.
How the fuck?
Let's go home!
I miss you.
Okay, my bed is on. This is my cute little bikini of the day. Gonna go tan. Guys, I'm tanning naked because free.
Oh!
No, I'm kidding. But now
Kidding.
we're gonna lay here and tan
Gotcha.
for the next
Look at my mac and cheese
hours
burn on
and
my
do
leg.
absolutely nothing.
Okay. You lied. Cheers.
Thank you. Ooh,
That was so good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, kinda healthy. Watermelon,
Are these
Cheese.
chilies?
jalapenos. Then we came back to the room. Amber took a little nap. Good morning, Amber.
So angry.
Isn't this what it's all
Oh,
about?
4. That was 4.
4. Holy shit.
Oh, I just love it. Doing something.
Yeah.
Some snacks and drinks on the way.
I want to watch it again. I love it so much. I look like a pedophile.
Excuse me, darling. Big Ma is big mad because I put the wrong Uber Eats address in. She won't even look at me. Turn around. Turn around.
All that.
For dry shampoo. Thanks, my honey.
She's just putting
Hello,
the link
beautiful.
down there.
Guys, we just streamed.
They're gonna love this part.
We just streamed. It was
Oh,
so
wait.
much fun. We actually popped a confetti. I don't know if you can see it. Now Christina's doing her hair. We'll film more at dinner when we get drinks and the food. But let me just quickly show you the bathtub because Kate subbed 100 subs and I was like, okay, now we
Okay.
have to pop a confetti. BRB.
Victoria has landed.
Zed, look at this bun.
I fucking love her.
It's big, huh?
Watching you.
No, Amber's staring at her ass. I was about to bug out.
Thank you. I think this is the dumpling.
That was so
Wait,
good.
we need, guys, I'm sad I can't explain to you how good this is.
What, I gotta
Just get it. Just do it.
Hair's
Is
giving.
that not fucking amazing? Yes?
So good. That was so good, Alaska crab.
Guys, they want to let us go, but I want to watch it again.
Cheers to Miami and cheers.
Alright, guys.
Yeah.
Guys,
Okay, there's like 15 minutes.
we don't want to show you, but some of you make the vlog.
Becca,
We call out some people who sent 100. Kyra. There's some
Alan Blue is mad. Rip it out.
Kyra people. Some people get sick. Some special guests show up.
Let them watch it. Let them watch it.
No, I don't think we can. Guys, I hate to say it, but
It's time. We're leaving, you guys. You gotta go watch us so you don't miss us.
you guys need to go watch the vlog by yourself. Let's put this in the bio.
Guys, please comment your favorite part about the vlog. That would be amazing. I'm gonna post this on my story. Can you blow my mind?
On a Rufus?
Guys, there's some good parts in there. So what we would love is, we would love you guys to follow us on here. We would love to follow us on YouTube. And then this is our first YouTube vlog. So if you guys could share it and leave some comments and like leave your favorite part. And then on here tomorrow, after you all watch it, the full thing, we're quizzing you guys.
Yes,
This isn't a free
yes,
fucking
yes,
show.
yes, yes, yes.
This isn't a free show, okay? We're quizzing you. We're calling you out, right? Cupcake 4300. What was the video I showed? I actually don't want to get this way, but what was the video I showed on my phone in the vlog? What were?
No, don't do
I'm
it
not.
yet,
I'm
don't
not.
do it
I'm
yet.
naming. Who were the two artists that we saw? Who did we see running in the morning?
No, because you're gonna give them the answer now. We have
I'm
to
not
do
giving
this.
them the fucking answer.
Yeah, but they're gonna read this question,
No.
watch it in the video,
They're
and know
gonna
the
be
answer.
harder questions.
Yeah,
They're gonna be
these are
harder
the
questions.
questions you're
And this is
getting.
what's gonna happen. If you get the question wrong, on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, you're
You get
gone.
shot.
All right, 1, 2, 3. You
You're
get shot.
dead. Oh.
We'll work on that.
Okay.
And then there's some hidden people in the vlog. And yeah, we just want to hear everything you guys have to say. So, you know, this was an hour and a half stream. We're going to leave the other half hour for you guys to go watch the YouTube. Please share. Please tag us. It means everything to us. We really, really, really want to be able to do this more. And obviously, we only can do this more if this goes well. And, you know, we had a really fun doing the vlog.
I'm so excited.
We already started our vlog for next week. We're hoping this is going to be an every Monday type situation.
11 Alexis.
And-
Thank you, Alexis.
Oh, thank you. Yes, if you guys enjoyed this stream, please subscribe.
Oh, I love all 1,646 of you.
I know, I really don't want to go.
I don't want to go either, but they know. I need them to watch it because it's so good.
Okay, what if we do this?
What?
Let me discuss with my wife for 1 second. All right, we have a deal. We've come to a conclusion. Are you guys ready to negotiate? Say yes if you are.
Aye.
Okay, this is what's gonna happen. It's 10:30. We're gonna go take a half-hour break. I need to do some things. I want to clean my room up. You guys are gonna go watch the YouTube, and we'll make you a deal because there's 1,600 of you on here now. If our YouTube video has 1,000 views, we will come back on at 11 o'clock on the dot.
Yes, yes,
the dot.
babe. You're so smart.
Is that an agreement? And that is a threat. And that is a threat, nervous white woman.
That is
and
a
you should
threat.
be nervous. Okay? And you're being quizzed, and my girlfriend here, my beautiful wife, is gonna think of questions. And you're all gonna put your hands up in the air, and there's no watching it during the stream. It's, I already watched it, I did my homework, now I'm gonna get motherfucking quizzed.
Yes.
We will see you guys at 11 o'clock. Oh,
And do you want
Amber.
to know the night that we had? It was the night after the video from the night that I